అందరికీ నమస్కారములు. గురుభ్యో నమః. శ్రీ మహాగణాధిపతయే నమః. Today is the 1st of August 2023. Another good day for us that we are going to have another lecture on Bhagawad Gita from Dr. CSR Prabhu garu. We are on second advanced level of level 2 of certificate course on Sanatana Dharma. Dr. Prabhu garu doesn't need any introduction to all of you. He has taught you in the basic course. He is the director of academics of this course, and he is the key person to start the courses. So without taking any more time, I will request Surya Prakash garu to recite Vande Mataram.
శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. నమస్కారం అండి. సర్వేభ్యో నమస్కారః. వందే మాతరం, వందే మాతరం, సుజలాం సుఫలాం మలయజ శీతలాం సస్యశ్యామలాం మాతరం, వందే మాతరం. సుప్రజోత్స్నా పులకితయామిని పుల్లకుసుమితద్రుమదళశోభిని సుహాసిని సుమధురభాషిణి సుఖదాం వరదాం మాతరం, వందే మాతరం, వందే మాతరం, వందే మాతరం. ధన్యవాదాలు సార్.
Let us request Anantanji to chant Pradhana, please.
सर्वेभ्यः नमस्कारः. तमदय एकनिमिष ध्यानम्. 1 minute meditation. Let us close our eyes. Sit erect. Relax our body. Total concentration on breath. Without any interference. Breath is coming of its own, going of its own. Just sit. Without my knowledge, no breath is coming, no breath is going out. गणानान्त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् महागणपतये नमः। प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामविद्र्यवतु वाग्देव्यै नमः। गुरुरेव गतिर्गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे। अगुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो। ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। सर्वेभ्यः नमस्कार।
ధన్యవాదములండి. Now let us request Prabhu Garu to start the webinar, please.
Okay, friends, today we will delve deep into the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, 3, and 4 on the Karma Yoga. Today we will make sure that we all understand what is Karma Yoga, and then we will move to Jnana Yoga tomorrow. Now, कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्म फलहेतुर्भूर्माते संगोस्त्व कर्मणि. This is the fundamental source of definition of Karma Yoga. Karmanyeva-adhikaraste, you have a right only in performing your duties. Ma phaleshu, you have no right to demand the results, or you have no jurisdiction on the results. So you perform your duty, your action, your karma perfectly, and leave to God whatever the results come. Because the results are not in your hands. They are not based on your contribution of karma alone. There are many other factors. It is like studying for IIT. You study very hard, 20 hours a day. Finally, you never got IIT. It is not your fault. There are so many other factors which are not in your control. But you have done your duty. To that extent, you are successful. And whatever credit you got, whatever skill you acquired in preparing for IIT, will help you later in some other course other than IIT also. And every effort will have its result coming automatically. Karmanyeva-adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phalaheturbhuhu ma te sangostva karmani. Therefore, you should not say, because I may not get IIT, I better not prepare. Prarambhincharu nichamanavu vignaya santaptulai Prarambhinche parichayincha daru vignayatulai madhyamul dhirul vigna nihanyamanu lagudan prarabdhardhamul ichagim paragada prajnanidhul kautas. So a person who doesn't do anything, mate sangostu akarmani, you should not have attachment to inaction, not doing anything, because you are not going to get this. That should not be the attitude. If that is attitude, nobody will try anything. I live in a place in Gandhinagar, surrounded by institutions which are giving coaching for IAS and allied services. All around me, my neighbors, all around me, all youngsters, boys and girls, who are struggling day and night to prepare to face the IAS examination or Allied Services examination or State Public Service Commission. If they take an attitude, anyway, it's going to be very difficult to get. So what is the point? So better give up. Then what happened? That's not the way it is. People want to try, people want to achieve. Not mate sangostu akarmani. Karmanyeva adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachan. Ma karma phalahetur bhur mate sangostu akarmani. Then how you should perform yogastha kuru karmani sangam chaktva dhananjaya siddhya siddhyo samo bhutva samatvam yoga uchyate. You should be equanimous. Equanimity is called yoga. Samatvam yoga uchyate yogastha kuru karmani sangam chaktva dhananjaya. Do your karma, duty, action, effort with equanimity. Yogastha kuru karmani sangam chaktva dhananjaya siddhya siddhyo samo bhutva. Being equanimous to result either positive or negative. If the result is negative, you continue to do your effort, then you will get possibly successful result later. Yogastha kuru karmani sangam chaktva dhananjaya siddhya siddhyo samo bhutva samatvam yoga uchyate. Yoga is equanimity. Durena yavaram karma buddhi yoga dhananjaya buddho saranaman vichha krupana phalahetavaha. Those who are dependent on the results are pitiable people. Krupana phalahetavaha. Buddhi yukto jahatiha ubhe sukrita dushkrute tasmad yogaya yudhyasva yoga karma sukaushalam. A person who has buddhi, buddhau saranaman vichha, higher level intellect, take resort to higher level intellect. Buddhau saranaman vichha, krupana phalahetavaha, buddhi yukto jahatiha ubhe sukruta dushkrute. Such a person will overcome both good and bad. Buddhi yukto jahatiha ubhe sukrita dushkrute tasmad yogaya yudhyasva yoga karma sukaushalam. Therefore you fight through yoga, through the state of equanimity. You fight and you will get result. I have fought in my life many occasions in my childhood, most adverse situations. When my father died, his dead body is in front of me. I didn't have a single paisa with me. And I was driven to the wall, but I didn't get broken down. I withstood like Himalayan rock without any reaction, equanimity. And I achieved success in my life. Same thing happened in Delhi 40 years later, 50 years later, when I was being driven to the wall by my opponents who were corrupt. I went to the court, I fought, and I won finally. I became Director General, All India Head of NIC. So only by fighting, you will get result. With equanimity, without getting depressed, without getting dejected, without getting discouraged. Yogastha kuru karmani sangam chaktva dhananjaya siddhya siddhyo samo bhutva samatvam yoga uchyate. Durena avaram karma buddhi yoga dhananjaya buddhau saranaman vichha krupana phalahetavaha. Buddhi yukto jahatiha ubhe sukrita dushkrute tasmad yogaya yudhyasva yoga karma sukaushalam. Karmajam buddhi yuktahi phalam chaktva manishinaha janma bandha vinirmukta padam gacchantyanāmayam. Manishina, great personalities, give up the result. Karmajam buddhi yuktahi phalam chaktva manishinaha janma bandha vinirmukta padangachandjanamayam. It is not just the secret to success. No doubt it is secret to success that you have to have equanimity to face both failures and success equally and fight to get your success later in one form or another. If not this, another. Automatically it will come. I know people in my own family who have got dejected, who were depressed when they lost competitive examinations. But after many years, they came out very successfully with brilliant colors in some other direction. If not IIT, it is triple IT. Or if not triple IT, it is some other institution or a PhD. So that effort will not go waste. It will be helping you to achieve success. This is one story. Then the other story is Janma Bandha Vinirmukta, how to get liberation. Only the same philosophy of Karma Yoga will lead you to liberation because your birth is caused by your desires. Karmajam buddhi yukta hi bharam jaktva manishinaha janma bandha vinirmukta padangachan janamayam yada te moha kalilam buddhir vyatitarishyati tada gantasi nirvedam srotravyasya srutasya cha Shruti vipratipanna te yada sthasyati nischala samadhau achala buddhi tada yogam avapsyasi. What a wonderful elaboration. Shruti vipratipanna te yada sthasyati nischala. You have heard so many lectures, you have read so many books. Shruti vipratipanna te yada sthasyati nischala. But maybe you are confused. But as and when, if and when your mind becomes stabilized, Shruti Vipratipannate yada sthasyati nischala samadhau in samadhi achala buddhi tada at that time yogam avapsyasi. You will reach the state of yoga. The yoga does not mean simply doing one Padmasana or some Astrika Pranayama. It is reaching samadhi state. Samadhi, equanimity, equilibrium. Having got confused and diverted in different directions with various instructions in the Shruti or in lectures, etc., etc. Shruti Vipratipannate yada. You will reach finally a stage of stability. Yada sthasyati nischala samadhau achala buddhi tada yogam avapsyasi. So what will be the behavior of such a person? Sthita prajnasya ka bhasha. Arjuna questions. Samadhisthasya keshava sthitadhi kim prabhasheta kimasita prajeta kim prajahati yada kaman sarvan pardhamanogatan atmanyevatmana tushta sthita prajnastadochyate. He has no desires. He is happily stabilized and established in himself. Dukkheshvanudvignamana sukheshu vigata spruha. He will not be affected by miseries and he will not be very much elated with pleasures. Dukkheshvanudvignamana sukheshu vigata spruha. Vita raga bhaya krodha sthitadhir muniruchyate. He will transcend raga dvesha krodha. Vita raga bhaya krodha sthitadhi. Fixed intellect. Munihi, he is called a muni. All of you should be like that. That is sthita prajna lakshana. Sthitadhir muni ruchyate. Chat prapya nabhinandati nadveshti. Tasya prajna pratisthita vishaya vinivartante. Niraharasya dehinaha rasajyam rasopyasya. Parandrishtva nivartate yatato yapikanteya purushasya vipaschitaha indriyani pramadhini haranti prasabham manaha tani sarvani samyamya. Indriya, he who has control over his senses and mind He is a sthita prajna. Indriyani indriyadebhyastasya prajna pratisthita vishaya vinivartante niraharasya dehina rasavarjam rasopyasya parandrishtva nivartate yatato hyapi kaunteya purushasya vipaschitah indriyani pramadhini haranti prasabham manah Tani sarvani samyamya yukta asita matparaha. Control all of your senses and mind and make them join in the yoga state. Join with me. Matparaha. Vasehi yasyendriyani tasya prajna pratisthita. Unless and until the senses and mind are controlled, there is no sthita prajnata. Now he is giving the sequence of how the degeneration will happen. Yato vishayan pumsah sanganteshu pajayate sangat sanjayate kama kamat krodho vijayate krodhat bhavati sammoha sammohat smriti vibhrama smriti bhranshat buddhinasho buddhinashat pranasyati. First there will be a desire generated on the object by thinking about it, and the desire leads to effort to get it. In case of failure, it results in anger. Jayate vishayan punsas sanganteshu upajayate sangat sanjayate kama kamat krodho bhijayate krodhat bhavati sammoha. Anger will hypnotize you. Sammohat smriti vibhrama. In hypnotized state, you forget all your good things you learned in our lectures or in books. Smriti vibhrama smriti bhramshat buddhinasha buddhinashat pranasyati. Then you will be destroyed. This is the passion of anger, the most dangerous. Ragadvesha viyuktaistu vishayan indriyaischaran atma vasyaihi vidheyatma prasadam adhigacchati. Who will get peace? Prasada means peace. Peace of mind. Who will get? Ragadvesha viyuktaistu vishayan indriyaischaran atma vasyaihi vidheyatma prasadam adhigacchati. Only a self-controlled man will get this. Prasade sarva dukkhanam hanirasyopajayate prasanna chetasahyasu buddhir vyatitarishyati nasti buddhir ayuktasya nachayuktasya bhavana nacha bhavayatas shantirashantasya kutas sukham. Where is happiness for a person who has no peace? And who will get peace? Only Nasti buddhirayuktasya nachayuktasya bhavana nacha bhavayatas shanti ashantasya bhava atma bhava brahma bhava. Whosoever gets will get peace, and that will be possible only through yoga. Nasti buddhirayuktasya. Anyoga cannot give you control and therefore cannot give you peace. Nachayuktasya bhavana nacha bhavayatas shantirashantasya kutas sukham indriyanam hijaratam yan manon vidhiyate tadasya harati prajnam vayurnam bhasi tasmad yasya mahabaho nigrihitani sarvashah indriyani indriyardhebhyas tasya prajna pratisthita ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagarti samyami yasyam jagati bhutani Sa nisha pashyato mune. So that which is dark to others is clear to the Muni. That which is night for others is day for the Muni. Does not mean he'll sleep in the day and wake up in the night. It means this entire spiritual life is dark, unknown to the common people. Common people are not interested. If you say Bhagavad Gita, they will run away. If you ask somebody, do you know what is Bhagavad Gita? Yes, something is there. That is what he means here. That which is dark to common people, it is white and clear to the Muni, and that which is clear and white to the common people is dark to the Muni. Because common people are interested in worldly affairs, making money, enjoying. Muni is not interested in those things. Apuryamana pratishtham samudramapa pravishanti yadvat tadvat kamayam pravishanti sarvesa shantimapnoti na kamakami. Who will get peace? Not a person who has desires. Only a person who will not be affected, disturbed, perturbed by his desires will get peace. Just like an ocean will not be disturbed with the water coming into it through the rivers. Apuryamana vachala pratishtham samudramapa pravishanti yadvat tadvat kamayam pravishanti sarvesa shantimapnoti na kamakami vihaya kamanyas sarvan puman sharati nispruhaha nirmamo nirahankaraha sashantimadhigacchati. A person who gives up all desires, vihaya kamanyas sarvan puman charati nispruhaha nirmamo, without mamakara and ahankara, nirmamo nirahankaraha sashantimadhigacchati. Only he will get peace. Esha Brahmi sthiti partha. This is Brahmi sthiti, O Arjuna. Nevam prapya vimuhyati sthitva syamantakalepi brahma nirvana mrichyati. Even if you reach this stage at the end of your life, you will reach nirvana with Brahman. Brahma nirvana mrichyati. Esha Brahmi sthiti partha. Naivam prapya vimuhyati sthitva syamantakalepi brahma nirvana mrichyati. So friends, this is the way to get moksha nirvana. Om Tat Sat. Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre. This great Yoga Shastra, Bhagavad Gita, which is Brahma Vidya Upanishad. Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Sri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Dvitiya Adhyaya. Now we will go to the Tritiya Adhyaya. So having heard this discourse, the second chapter, which is the summary of the entire Bhagavad Gita of 18 chapters, Arjuna got a doubt. He is asking, Jayasi chet karmanaste mata buddhir janardana tatkim karmani ghore mam niyojayasi Keshava. You are telling buddhi is greater than karma. Why are you appointing me, ordering me to perform this deadly action of war? Karmani ghore mam niyojayasi Keshava. O Keshava, why are you appointing me to execute a deadly action of war, that is killing people or get killed? Vyamisrenaiva vakyena buddhim mohayati me. You are confusing me. Tad ekam vadanischityayo nasriyamavapnuya. You tell me only one thing. Either I do the action or I don't do the action. Because I want to be in buddhi, in deep intellectual state of meditation. Jayasi chet karmanaste mata buddhir janardana tatkim karmani ghore mam niyojayasi Keshava. Vyamisrenaiva vakyena buddhim mohayati me. Tad ekam vadanischitya yo nasreyamavapnuya. You tell me only one thing which will give me the best result. Sri Bhagavan Vacha Lokesmin Dvividha Nishtha Prokta Maya Nakha Jnana Yogena Sankhyanam Karma Yogena Yoginam. O Partha, there are two types of people, the Jnanis and the Yogis. One follow Jnana, other follow Yoga. Na karmana manarambhya naishkarmya purushosnute na cha sannyasana deva siddhim samadhigacchati. It is not that by not starting any action, you will get sannyasa and siddhi. Not that by sannyasa alone you will get siddhi. Nahi kaschit kshanamapi, because there is fundamental reason is nahi kaschit kshanamapi jatu tishthatya akarma krat. 1 second, 1 kshanam you cannot stay without performing any action, because your breathing will be on, your mind will be on, your thoughts are on, your emotions are on, you are alive. nahi kaschit kshanamapi jatu tishthat akarmakrit. Akarmakrit. Without any action, nobody can stay. Karyate hyavashaha prakriti. Karma sarvaha prakritijair gunaihi. By the force of nature, you will be performing, you will be forced to perform all actions. Karmendriyani samyamya yaste manasasmar. In case you say that I want to stop all actions, if you simply sit, or if you simply go to a cave or a forest, a lot of people have this fancy, even I used to have. Go to a cave or go to a forest, sit on a stone and give up everything and meditate. Even then, what will happen? You start getting desire. First, you will get hungry. Karmendriyani samyamya ayaste manasa smaran. Indriyardhan vimudhatma mithyacharasya uchyate. He will be started thinking of the sensory objects. Objects of eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and sex. You will be thinking all the time those objects. Though you have controlled everything, you have stopped everything. Karmendriyani samyamya yaste manasa smaran. Indriyardhan vimudhatma mithyacharasya uchyate. Such a fellow is a rogue. He is a cheat. Mithyachara. Yast indriyani manasaniyamyarabhate arjuna. Karmendriyair karma yogam asaktasya visishyate. Only a person who controls consciously his indriyas and senses and mind is capable of getting into karma yoga. Niyatam kuru karmatvam. With controlled act, perform actions, controlled action. Niyatam kuru karmatvam. Karmajjayo karmanaha. Sharira yatra vichatena prasidhyeda karmanaha. Whatever essential requirements for your sharira yatra, this journey of your body, you perform only those actions. Yajnardhat karmanonyatra lokesmin karma bandhanaha. Any action which is other than yajna is a bandhana to you. That means any selfish action, any action with desire, with lust, with greed, with anger is a bondage to you. You are born out of that karma bandha. Karma muna puttu jantu, karma muna jatchu. You are going to die out of karma, not 1 second this way or that. Yajnardhat karmanonyatra lokesmin karma bandhana. Any action other than yajna is a bandhana. Now it's bringing the concept of yajna as a substitute for kamya karma. Yajnardhat karmanonyatra lokesmin karma bandhana. Tadardham karma kaunteya mukta sangha samachara. Therefore, you kaunteya, O Arjuna, perform your actions for yajna, for others, for the society, for the greater good. Mukta sangha, having given up your attachment. Samachara, be equanimous. Now the process of creation, what is yajna is going to be explained. Sahayajna praja srishtva purovacha prajapati. Prajapati Brahma, when he created this universe, Sahayajna praja srishtva. He created yajnas and prajas together. Sahayajna praja srishtva purovacha prajapati. Anena prasavidvameshavostvishthaka madhuk. Devan bhavayatanevate deva bhavayantava. Parasparam bhavayantaha. He created the devas and the humans. Devas means natural forces. And he asked them to live in mutual support, symbiotic existence, symbiosis. Parasparam bhavayantaha shreyah paramavapsyatha. If you do that, you will achieve greater good and supreme good, supreme paramavapsyatha. Both of you, devas and manavas. Sahayajna praja srishtva purovacha prajapati. Anena prasavidvameshavostvishthaka madhuk. Devan bhavayatanevate deva bhavayantava. Parasparam bhavayantaha shreyah paramavapsyatha. Ishthan bhogan hivo deva dasyante yajna bhavitaha. Taidattan pradayebhyo yo bhunkte steva eva saha. The devas will give you all comforts, all pleasures. Ishthan bhogan hivo deva dasyante yajna bhavitaha. Having been satisfied, propitiated through the process of yajna, the devas will bestow upon you all good things in your life. Devan bhavayataneva te deva bhavayantah parasparam bhavayantah shreyah paramavapsyatha. Ishthan bhogan hivo deva dasyante yajna bhavita dattanapadayebhyo yo bhukte steva eva saha. Yajnadhat karmanonyatra lokesmin karma bandhanah. So anything, if you perform other than yajna, is going to be your bondage. But if you perform yajna, which is hitam yada, all life perform actions in the support of forces of nature. Deva hitam yada yuhu. So Ishthan bhogan hivo deva dasyante yajna bhavita. Yajna is central. Dattanapadayebhyo yo bhukte steva eva saha. Yajnasishthashinas santo muchyante sarvakil vishaihi. Those who consume the remnants of yajna, they will be freed from all sins. Yajnasishthashinas santo muchyante sarvakil vishaihi. Tetvaham hivvyapade ekachantyatma karanat. अन्नाद् भवति भूतानि पर्जन्यादन्न संभवः यज्ञाद् भवति पर्जन्यो यज्ञः कर्म समुद्भवः कर्म ब्रह्मोद्भवं विद्धि ब्रह्माक्षर समुद्भवं तस्मात् सर्वगतं ब्रह्म नित्यं यज्ञे प्रतिष्ठितम्. So the cycle from the Brahman Akshara Parabrahman to the living beings, the cycle, the entire sequence from Brahma karma, from karma yajna, from yajna rains, and from rains food production and fan production, living beings. Yajnad bhavati karma naiva tasya krutena ardhona krutena eva kaschana najasya sarvabhuteshu kaschid arthavyapashrayah evam pravartitam chakram nanuvartayati ayha ghayurindriya ramo moham partha sajiva. This is the cycle that goes on. So be part of it. That is the way to live life. That is the way to perform action. That is the way to perform karma. Yes, to atmaratireva. Then he is also giving the exception for a person who need not perform any karma. Yes, to atmaratireva asal syad atmatruptasya manavaha atmanyeva cha santushtaha tasya karyam na vidyate. Who is in a samadhi state of self-establishment, he has no need to do anything whatsoever. Just atmaratireva syad atmatruptasya manavaha, satisfied. Atmatruptasya manavaha atmanyeva cha santushtaha tasya karyam na vidyate naiva tasya karenartho nakrute naiva kaschana nachasya sarvabhuteshu kaschid ardhavyapashraya. He has no interest in anything in this universe. Tasmad asakta satatam karyam karma samachara. Being in that stage of total detachment, total disinterest, perform all actions. What is this, you may ask? Because you cannot remain without performing any actions. Being in the state of perfect knowledge, asaktaha, being detached, you perform all actions. Again, perfectly you perform. Tasmat asakta satatam karyam karma samachara samyak acharat. You perform them perfectly. Samachara tasmat asaktam karyam karma samachara asakto hyacharan karma paramapnoti purushaha. Only by anasakti yoga asakto hyacharan karma paramapnoti purusha karmanaiva hi samsiddhimastitha janakadayah. So through karma alone, people like Janaka became liberated. Lokasangrame vapi sampashyan kartumarhasi. Why should I do anything if I am liberated? I should do for the sake of the loka sangraha, for society, for the benefit of others. Yadyada, because yadyada charati sreshthas tattadevetaro janaha. Whatever a leader performs, sreshtaha, best man, others will follow the same thing. Yadyada charati sreshthas tattadevetaro janaha. Tayat pramanam kurute lokastad anuvartate. Name Pardhasti Kartavyam Trishu Lokeshu Kinchana. Oh Pardha, I don't have any duty in the whole world in 3 words. Trishu Lokeshu Kinchana. Nana Vaptama Vaptavyam Vaptayeva Jagarmani. Still I am doing all actions. Yadihyaham Navatteyam Jatu Karmani Atandrataha. Mama Vartmanu Vartante Manushya Pardha Sarvashaha. Supposing I stop doing all activities, then everybody will stop doing all activities. There will be complete collapse of life and society. Utside yurime lokana kuryang karma. Kuryang karma samna sankarasya chakartasya upasankyam praja. Then there will be complete sankaram, chaos of living beings. Sakta karmanya avidvamso yadha kurvanti bharata. Kuryad vidvans tatha saktas chikirshur loka sangraham. The vidwan, the knowledgeable man, and the avidwan, a fool, both will be appearing to be performing the same actions. Sakta karmanya avidvamso yadha kurvanti bharata. Kuryad vidvans tatha saktas chikirshur loka sangraham. Whereas vidwan will perform only for loka sangraham, loka kalyanam, only for the benefit of the society. Na buddhi bhedam janayed ajnanam karma sanginam. Don't create buddhi bhedam, confused state of thinking among the fools. Ajnanam karma sanginam. Those who are attached to karma, don't create a confused state of mind. Joshayet sarva karmani vidwan yuktas samacharan. How will you avoid that confusion? You also perform all actions. So this question was also asked to Shankaracharya of Kanchi of recent times. Why you are performing pujas and other things? Because you have already reached a moksha state. So he gave the same answer. If I don't perform all the pujas and all other duties, others also will stop. Prakrute kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvashaha ahankara vimudhatma kartahamiti manyate. An idiot who is egoistic will think he himself is performing all actions. He is not. He is being forced to perform. Prakrute kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvashaha ahankara vimudhatma kartahamiti manyate. Tattvavittu mahabaho gunakarma vibhagayo guna guneshu vartanta iti matvana sajjate. Whereas a tattvavit, a philosopher who understands the tattva, he knows the difference between guna and karma, and he realizes guna guneshu vartanta. The gunas are working in gunas, and therefore he will not be disturbed, or he will not be perturbed, or he will not be excited. Prakriter guna sammudha sajjante guna karmasu tana kritsna vido mandan kritsna vinna vichalayet. Only fools, mudha, sammudha, fully exemplary fools will get involved in the gunas and karmas. Tana kritsna vido mandan, they are idiots, thick, mandan, mudru, thick, thinking, not able to think subtly. Krishna vinna vichare mai sarvani karmani sanyastya adhyatma chetasa. This is the most wonderful instruction he is giving. Give up all your karmas unto me. Mai sarvani karmani sanyastya adhyatma chetasa. With a spiritual elevated state of mind. Adhyatma chetasa. Mai sarvani karmani sanyastya chetasa nirashir nirmamo bhutva, without desires and without attachments. Yudhyasva vigata jvaraha, you fight without a fever of fighting. Ye me matamidam nityam anudishtanti manava. This instruction, this philosophy, this opinion which I delivered now, those humans who follow this, Shraddhavanto, Anasuyanto, with full Shraddha and without jealousy, Muchyante te vikarmabhihi, they will be liberated. Ye tvetad abhyasuyanto nanutishtanti me matam. Those who object to my presented philosophical approach to life, Sarvajnana vimudhan stan vidhinasthana chetasaha, realize that they are the greatest fools, they are the greatest mudhas and nashthas, lost people. Sadrisham cheshthate sarva prakrite jnanavanapi. All people, common people and jnani both appear to be performing similarly to an outsider watching them. Prakritim yanti bhutani nigraha kinkarishyati indriyasyendriyasyardhe ragadvesho vyavasthito tayo navasamagachet tau hyansya paribandhino. Control your senses. Shreyan swadharmo vigunaha paradharmat swanushtitaha. Swadharme nidhanam shreyah paradharmo bhayavaha. You do your duty, however good or bad it is, because that is better than doing somebody else's duty, trying to do somebody else's duty. Arjuna Uvacha, now Arjuna got a doubt once again. Atha kena prayuktoyam papancharati purushaha anichinnapi varshneya baladivanyojitaha. O Varshneya, that means born in the Vrishnikula, explain me why people perform sinful actions, even without being interested. We have seen people, you might have seen people doing crazy things. You might have seen people acting in a psychiatric condition. And later they say, oh, did I do that way? If I did, I'm sorry. They won't even know that they did. I know one person who shouted at me in the office. And later he said, oh, did I shout? In case I shouted, I'm sorry. They don't even know that they were shouting. I know people even closely related who perform crazy actions, who behave in a very, very unexpected, unimaginable, and totally erratic or psychiatric manner. They won't even know that. Anichinna pivarshneya baladivanyojita. As if they are being forced to do that, they do it without being interested in doing so. The answer is Sri Bhagavan Vacha Kama Esha Krodha Esha Rajo Guna Samudbhava Mahashano Mahapapma Vidhyena Mihavairidam. This Kama, Krodha and Lobha, these are the enemies. They will be overpowering you, make you do things even if you don't want. Dhumena vriyate vakni yada darsho malena cham yadholbena vritam garbham tena vritam avritam jnanametena. They cover up your jnana like some kind of suit on a mirror. Jnanino nitya vairina, these are the permanent enemies for jnanis. Kamarupena kaunteya Pushpurena analena cha, like a fire, they desire, lust. You know why rapes happen? Why people do all this? Because they are overpowered. It may be punished later, but at that point of time, they are no punishment. Indriyani mano buddhirasya adhishthana muchyate etair vimohayatyesha jnanama vrityadehinam. It will hypnotize you by overpowering you on your senses, on your mind, on your intellect. Tasmat tvam indriyanyado niyamya bharadharshava. First you control your senses. Apmanam prajahidhyayam jnana vijnana nashanam. Indriyani paranyahur indriyebhya param manah manasastu para buddhidyo buddhe paradastu saha. What are indriyas? Indriyas are eyes, ears, nose, all this. The sensory organ, not the physical organs, but the intelligent, sentient organs, which are able to see, hear, and smell and taste. Jnanendriyas and karmendriya, hands, legs. So indriyani paranyahu, they themselves are superior. Indriyebhya param manaha, superior to indriyas is manas, mind. Manasastu para buddhi, superior to mind is buddhi, intellect. Yo buddhe paradastu saha, and the self is beyond buddhi. Evam buddhe param buddha samstapyatmanam atmana yahi shatrum mahavaho kamarupam durasadam. You meditate, you concentrate on that which is beyond buddhi also. Evam buddhe param buddha samstapya atmanam atmana yahi shatrum mahavaho kamarupam durasadam. You control and conquer your worst enemy, which is your desire. The same desire will become anger if not fulfilled. If it is fulfilled, it will become greed. If greed is fulfilled, that is lobha, kama, krodha, lobha. Then it will become craze, moha. And then it will become pride, mada. And finally, matsarya, jealousy on others. Now, jnana. How karma goes into jnana is the transition given in the 4th chapter. We have covered 2nd chapter, 3rd chapter. Now we are going into 4th chapter. Imam vivasvate Sri Bhagavan uvacha. This jnana, imam, this jnanam, vivasvate yogam praptavan aham. This yoga, jnana yoga, I have given to Surya Bhagavan, vivasvat, in the beginning of the creation. Imam vivasvate yogam proktavan aham avyayam. Vivaswan manave prahu manu rikshvakave bravit. Vivaswan gave to Manu and Manu gave to Ikshvaku. Evam parampara praptamidam rajarshayo viduho. All the emperors knew this yoga. Sakaleneva mahata yogo nashtaha parantapa. By time this great yoga became lost. Saeva, I am the same yoga today. I am teaching you. Mayateyan yoga prokta puratanaha. This is the ancient yoga. Bhaktosi maya sakha cheti rahasyam yetaduttamam. You are my devotee. You are my friend, best friend. Therefore, I am teaching you this secret, the topmost yoga. Immediately Arjuna got it out. Aparam bhavato janmaha bhavataha janmaha aparam asit. Bhavataha, yours, janma, birth, is recent. Aparam bhavato janmaha param janma vivasvataha. The sun was born at the time of beginning of creation. You are a human being. Now, aparam bhavato janma param janma vivasvataha. Kathameta dvijaninam tam adau proktavanasi. How can you say that you have taught this yoga, this jnana yoga, to sun, Vivaswan, at the beginning of creation? Sri Bhagavan Vacha. So very simple question, innocent question. The answer is Bahuni me vyatitani janmani tavaja Arjuna. Tanyaham Veda Sarvani Natvam Vetha Varantapa. Oh Arjuna, I had many, many lives, and you also had. You don't remember them, but I remember. Ajopi san avyayatma bhutanam Ishvaropi san. Even though I am unborn, Ajopi san avyayatma bhutanam Ishvaropi san. Though I am Ishvara of the beings. Prakritim swamadhisthaya sambhavami atma mayaya. With my own maya, being the Lord of nature, I take birth on my own. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata, as and when dharma becomes depleted. Abhyudhanam adharmasya tada atmanam srujamyaham. I create myself as avatar. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkrutam, to protect the good people, to destroy the bad ones. Dharma samsthapanardhaya, for the purpose of re-establishing dharma in a perfect manner. Sambhavami yuge yuge. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkrutam. Dharma samsthapanardhaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo vetti tattvat. Even if you understand my janmas and my karmas, you will be liberated after your death. Chaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti, you will reach me. So in the Bhagavad Purana, the various avatars are explained. So janma karma cha me divyam evam yo vetti tattvataha yaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti pandava. After death, you will not be born again, but you will reach me, Vaikuntham. That's why you should study the Bhagavad Purana. You should study the various avatars of the Lord. Vitaraga bhayakrodhaha manmaya mamupashritaha bahavo jnana tapasa putaha madbhavamagataha. Those who are given up all desires, anger, greed, lust, and all absorb their mind in me, those who have taken refuge in me, and such jnana tapasa, those who are doing tapasya with jnana, many of them have reached me. Ye yadhamam prapadyante tam stathaiva bhajamyaham mama vartmanuvartante manushya pardha sarvashaha. In whatever form people perform upasana on me, either as Vishnu, Narayana, or Krishna, or as Shiva, or as Ganapati, etc., etc., they will reach me in the same way. But all of them reach me. Mama vartmanu vartante manushya pardha sarvashaha kankshantah karmanam siddhim yajanta iha devata. But what about the iha devatas, like ordinary devatas? Kshipram hi manushe loke siddhir bhavadigan kankshantah karmana. Siddhim, that is to reach the fulfillment of desires, iha devatas are worshipped. Now, chaturvarnyam maya srishtham gunakarma vibhagashaha tasya kartaram apimam vidya kartaram avyayam. The four varnas, chaturvarnyam maya srishtham, created by me, based on guna and karma. Guna is sattva rajas tamo guna percentage, and karma is visarga karma sanyitaha. So based on the karma and guna, chaturvarnyas are created by me. Tasya kartaram api mam vidhi, know them to be their creator, but vidya kartaram, also know that I am non-doer, because I am nirguna Brahman. Namam karmani limpanti name karma phale spruha. My karmas don't touch me, nor I have consciousness of my own karmas. Iti mam yo abhijanati, he who realizes me. So, karma bhinna sabadhyate, he will not be affected by karmas, because Ajnani will become Brahman himself. Brahmavid Brahmaiva bhavati. Evam jnatva krutam karma purvairapi mumukshubhi. Even the previous mumukshus, those who wanted liberation, have performed such detached action. एवं ज्ञात्वा कृतं कर्म पूर्वैरपि मुमुक्षुभिः कुरु कर्मैव तस्मात् त्वं पूर्वैः पूर्वतरं कृतम्. Now do your karma also like your ancient people. He means Rama, Janaka and others. And what you should perform, what you should not perform. Kim karma, kima karmedi kavayopyatra mohitaha. Even scholars are confused in what is karma and what is not karma. Tatte karma prakshami yajnatva mokshase ashubhat. Today now I am going to tell you that karma which will make you liberated. Karmano hyapi bodhavyam bodhavyam cha vikarmanah akarmanascha bodhavyam gahana karmano gati. You should know what is karma, you should know what is vikarma, you should know what is akarma, and the progress of karma is complex. Karmanya karmaya pashyed, he who sees akarma in karma and karma in akarma. Karmani cha akarmaya, akarmani cha karmaya sa buddhiman manushyeshu sayukta krishna akarma krit. He is intelligent, he is buddhiman among humans. He can be not doing anything. Yasya sarve samarambha kama sankalpa varjitaah jnanagni dagdhu karmani tamahu panditam buddha. He who has given up all actions while performing all duties. Tyaktva karmaphala sangam. Manusmriti also upholds the Chaturvarnya Vyavastha, which is natural in the human society. Not only division of labor by birth, the attitude, the aptitude, the personality traits are recognized into Chaturvarnyam. And in Manusmriti, also the Chaturvarnya properties are described, like Brahmana is Pathanam, Pathanam, learning and teaching. Yajanam, Yajanam, who performing yajna and making others perform yajna. And taking dhanam and giving dhanam. Whereas for the Kshatriya, it is the Yuddheshu Apalayanam, to be able to fight and not escape, not show your back. And of course also administration and other activities related to it. And the third, for the Vaishyas, it is trade and commerce and agriculture and protection of the cows. And for the Shudras, the various types of trades, a carpenter or weaver or farmer or blacksmith, goldsmith, tinsmith, 100 different trades. So this Chaturvanyam Maya system, Guna Karma Vibhaksha, which is having its own benefits. All services and goods are available at very low affordable cost. That is one benefit. Second benefit, all people will get employment automatically, assured. Of course, the transition from one caste to other is not impossible, largely not there, but sometimes in their case it exists. Yasya sarve samarambha kama sankalpa varjitaah jnanagni dagdhu karmani tamahu panditam. He who has no desires but will be performing all actions perfectly. Yasya sarve samarambha kama sankalpa varjitaah jnanagni dagdhu karmani, whose karmas are burnt away in his jnana fire. He is known as Pandita. Chatva karma phala sangam nityatrupto nirashraya karmanya vipravruttopi naiva kinchit karoti. A person who has given up all attachments, but even though he performs all actions, all duties in a perfect and exemplary manner, abhipravruttopi naiva kinchit, he is not doing anything. Paniyam burdravuchun kuruchuchun ashimpuchun asa lila nidraduluzeyuchun Santata Sri Narayana Pada Padma Yugani Chintamrutapana Visesham Atta Chittudai Marachan Surari Sutude Tad Vishwamun Bhuvara. Prahlada forgot this whole world in the absorption into the lotus feet of the Lord, while apparently performing all actions. Paniyam Buludraguchun, Kuduchuchun, Hasa Leela, Nidra Dulzeyuchun, Bhashim Puchun, Santata Sri Narayana Pada Patma Yugali Chintamruta Pana, Visesha Matta Chittudai. He forgot, having been lost into the lotus feet of the Lord. Santata Sri Narayana Pada Patma Yugali Chintamrutapana Visesha Matta Chittudai Marachan Surari Sutudu Etad Viswamum Bhuvara. So that is how Janaka also, when people told Janaka, your Mithila is bunny, he says, my Mithila never buns. That's how Rama was when he was asked to go to forest instead of getting coronated. Can you and I do it? No, he simply went, he didn't bother as any reaction. So they are the karma yogis who are jnanis and who are detached. Migration between varnas was there. Vishwamitra became Brahmarshi, though he was a Kshatriya, and also some other cases exist, but rare cases because it's very difficult to reach them. Yaktva karma phala sangam nitya trupto nirasrayah, who is always satisfied. The best example I can give is if some small children are playing cricket in your apartment complex parking, then you also go and play with them. You will not be much attached or possessed or obsessed with the runs made or whether you win or lose, but they will be obsessed and possessed. It is like a sport just for fun. So, Leelavat Swakilam Jagat, Pritirajna Vapurjna, Krishna is described as Ye Kridavat Swakilam Jagat. The whole life he played a game, sportive way of living life. Tyaktva karma phala sangam nityatrupto nirashrayaha karmanya abhipravrutto api. You is not dependent on the results. Is always satisfied. Such a person, even if he is appearing to be extremely, exemplarily, fully involved in all actions, abhipravrutto api naiva kinchit karo. Not doing anything, sir. So Nitya Brahmachari, Sri Krishna was a Nitya Brahmachari. Though he had 1600 wives who were attached to him and 8 main wives, royal queens. He is nobody, he has no interest in it. He is a Nitya Brahmachari. Nirashir yata chittatma chakta sarva varigraha shariram kevalam karma kurvanna. He has no interest in it. Nirashi yata chittatma, fully controlled. Nirashir yata chittatma chakta sarva parigraha, given up all attachments, all possessiveness, all desires. Shariram kevalam karma. Bodily action alone he does. Such a person naapnoti kilbisham. He will not get any sins by those actions. Just like when you play cricket with your small kids, you are not obsessed, possessed, emotionally disturbed or obsessed with win or lose, runs made, etc. Like a game, Kridavastva. You are not affected. Once you are not affected, you are not going to be disturbed, perturbed, or born again for that desire or that attachment. Yadrichala vasantushto, take things as they come. Yadrichala vasantushto, dvandvatito vimatsaraha. These are very important solutions for our day-to-day problems. Everybody is having problems. People have problems, their wife, their son, their in-laws and their friends, colleagues. This is the best attitude. Yadrichala vasantushto, be satisfied with whatever comes to you. Dvandvatito, beyond the dualities of good and bad. Vimatsaraha, no jealousy. Yadrichala vasantushto, dvandvatito vimatsaraha. Samasiddha vasiddhaucha, You are attempting something. Don't be perturbed if it fails. You continue to do your duty. Samasiddhavasiddhau cha krutvapi nanibadhyate. Such an action, even performed, is not going to be binding on you. So friends, this is the way to live life. Krutvapi nanibadhyate. Each one of these is a bullet, is a golden quote. Each one of them you chant and follow in your life, you will be liberated. Yajnaya charatah karma samagran praviliyate. Gata sangasya muktasya jnanavasthita chetasa. So a person who has given up all such attachments, gata sangasya muktasya, he is already free. Jnanavasthita, but his mind is full of jnana. Jnanavasthita chetasaha. So unless he is a jnani, he cannot be a yogi. He cannot be a karma yogi. Jnanavasthita chetasaha yajnaya charataha karma, and is performing all actions as yajna, as a sacrifice for the loka sangraha. Yajnaya charataha karma samagram praviliyate. All his karma is finished. It gets annihilated. No karma binding. Brahmarpanam, whatever you do, Brahmarpanam, Brahma Havihi, Brahmagno, Brahmanahutam. In a yajna, we have Havi, we have Kunda, we have Havis, all these are, everything is Brahman. Brahmarpanam, Brahma Havi, Brahmagno, Brahma, Brahmaiva tena gantavyam, Brahma karma samadhina. You might have heard another sloka, they say, you are Brahman, I am Brahman, Annam Brahman, everything is Brahman. Brahmarpanam Brahmahavir Brahmagno Brahmanahutam Brahmaiva tena gantavyam Brahma karma samadhina. Daivameva pare yajñam yoginah paryupasate Brahmagnava pare yajñam yajñena upajupati. So there are other types of yajñas other than dravya yajñas. What are those? Srotradin indriyanyagne samyamagnishu. There is an agni called samyama, self-control, into which all your senses are given as ahutis. Srotradin indriyanyagne samyamagnishu jukpati. Jukpati means perform ahuti. Shabdadin vishayanyanye indriyagnishu jukpati. All the objects of senses will be burnt as ahutis in the senses. Sarvani indriya karmani prana karmani chapare atma samyama yoga gno. In a yoga called atma samyama yoga, all your karmas of all the indriyas, all mind, all prana karmas are burnt. Don't ask irrelevant questions now. Focus on the subject matter. Ask only questions related to subject. Sarvani indriya karmani prana karmani chapare atma samyama yoga gno jupati jnana deepite. In the atma samyama yoga, which is lit by the jnana, you perform the havanam, homam of all karmas. Sarvani indriya karmani prana karmani chapare atma samyama yoga gno jupati jnana deepite. Dravya. Therefore, you have many types of yajna. Dravya yajna, tapo yajna, yoga yajna, tathapare swadhyaya, jnana yajna. What are we doing right now? We are doing jnana yajna. Swadhyaya jnana yajna. Yatayas samshita vrataha. No, pranayama is another yajna. Apane juhvati pranam prane panam tathapare. Pranapana gatiruddha. Pranayama parayana apare niyatahara. Then this fasting is another yajna. Niyatahara pranan praneshu jukpati sarvepyeshe yajna vido yajna kshapita kalmasha. All these are knowledgeable about yajnas. All these are yajnas. Jnana yajna, swadhyaya yajna. Swadhyaya jnana, study. Swadhyaya jnana yajna. So we are performing jnana yajna in this session. Yajnasishtamrita santo. Yajnasishtamrita bhujo yanti brahma sanatana. Those who are consuming the avasesha, yajnasishtha, after finishing yajna, whatever is remaining, if you consume that, you will be freed from all bondage. Yajnasishtamrita bhujo yanti brahma sanatanam nayam loko yasya yajnasya kutonya purusattama. Evam bahuvidha yajna vitata brahmano mukhe. From the Brahmas, 4 mukhas, various types of yajnas are delivered in this manner. What you know as yajna is a dravya yajna. Karmajan vidhitan vidhi evam jnatva vimokshase shreyan dravyamayad yajna dhyana yajna. Parantapa, now wonderful. Please realize that Jnana Yajna is superior to Dravya Yajna. Because Sarvam Karma Akhilam Partha Jnane Parisamapyate. Ask me any pertinent questions to these philosophical matters. Don't ask irrelevant questions. Now, Jnana Yajna is superior to Dravya Yajna because all Dravya Yajna type of karmas will end in jnana. Sarvam karma khilam partha jnane parisamapyate. So karma to jnana, the link is being shown. Tad vidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya. You acquire that jnana by prostrating. Pranipat is sashtanga namaskaram to the jnani. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprasnena, by pariprashnas, that is exhaustive question answer session. Pariprasnena sevaya, by performing seva to the jnanis, jnaninas tattvadarshinaha. Those jnanis who are able to see the higher truths. Jnaninas tattvadarshinaha. Yajnatva dadjnanam, by knowing which na punarmoham yasyasi pandava, you will not get deluded into once again into this worldly life. Yena bhutanyaseshena drakshasyaatmanyadhomayi. By that jnana, you will see oneness, you will see me in all beings, and yourself in me, and me in all beings. Me means the Lord. Atichedasi papebhyas sarvebhyah papakruttamaha sarvam jnana pravenaiva vrijinam santarishyati. Even the worst sinners, if he gets this jnana, he will be liberated. Veda Samskruti Samiti bhasmasat kurute arjuna jnana agni sarva karmani bhasmasat kurute. Jnana will burn all karmas. Nahi jnanena sadrisham pavitrameha vidyate. That Swayam Yoga Samsiddha Kalena Atmani Vindati. This is the underlining quotable quote. Nahi jnanena sadrisham pavitramaha vidyate. Tat Swayam Yoga Samsiddha Kalena. How will you get jnana, which is holiest of all? It will come by itself. That by time, that Swayam Yoga Samsiddha, to a yoga, to the success in yoga, jnana will come inside yourself. Shraddhavan labhate jnanam. A person who has shraddha will get tatparaha, who is always anxious to get that. Samyatendriyaha, who has controlled all his senses. Jnanam labdha param shanti machirena adhivachati. Having acquired that jnana, he will get supreme peace. Otherwise, no, nobody will get peace. Param shanti machirena adhigacchati ajnascha asraddhadanaccha samshayatma vinashyati. A fool and a person who has no interest or dedication and a doubting Thomas will never get success. Nayam lokosti na paro na sukham samshayatmanah. No peace and happiness for it. Yoga sanyasta karmanam jnana sanchinna samshayam Atmavantam na karmani nibadhanti dhananjaya. A person who has given up all actions through the karma yoga, yoga samyasta karmanam, jnana sanchinna samshayam, who has finished all his doubts through jnana, has conquered all his doubts. Atmavantam, he has acquired the self-knowledge, awareness of self. Na karmani nibadhanti, he will not be touched by or bound by any of his karmas. Tasmad ajnana sambhutam jnanasinatmanah chitvainam samshayam yogamatishthotishhtha bharata. O Bharata Arjuna, wake up, get up by cutting down your doubts and with the sword of jnana, all those doubts which are created due to ajnana. Tasmad ajnana sambhutam hrutstham jnanasinatmanah chitvainam samshayam atishtha uttishhtha bharata. Om Tatsaditi Srimad Bhagawad Gita Su Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Sri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Jnana Karma Yoga Nama Chaturdhodhyaya. So we finished second, third, and fourth karma and then to jnana. Tomorrow we'll continue to fifth, which is jnana karma sannyasa. Om Tatsat.
Okay. Thank you, Mahodaya. Thank you, Guruji. Now, today we will not take any question answer. We have already got late. Or you want to take question answers?
I am ready to take for a few minutes because I already answered all the questions in the chat box. If anybody has a genuine question on this subject matter, not ask irrelevant questions. Subject matter which was covered today, karma, jnana, yoga, yajna, you can ask, anybody can ask. Moksha.
Okay, go ahead. I have unmuted all of you. Now you can unmute yourself and ask any question. Otherwise,
We'll close.
we'll close. And request Anantanji to do Prarthana, please.
ॐ स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्य परिपालयन्तां न्याय्येन मार्गेण महिंहैषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः अपुत्राः पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः अदना सदना सन्तु जीवन्तु शरदां शतम् ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ सर्वेभ्यः नमस्कारः
ధన్యవాదములండి అనంతన్ గారు. Now Prakash garu,
Yes, sir.
can you recite Janaganamana?
Yes, sir. सर्वेभ्यः नमस्कारः. जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल वंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गादा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय हिंद.
Jai Hind.
सर्वेभ्यः नमस्कारः.
ధన్యవాదములండి సూర్యప్రకాష్ గారు.
ధన్యవాదాలు సార్.